What did it say?
It's okay, go live. Hey, yo. And what do you know?
That was a nightmare. Okay.
Just got to get that out, right?
Coffee time.
We made it.
Thanks for sticking around, guys. I know it was only 8 minutes, but still.
So, Tina's screen had zoomed in because Tina was doing a ton of editing and stuff like that. So the go live button was hiding behind something, and there was a bunch of different options, and it was all very different. So we got there.
This is our third one ever, so we're still learning. And I hadn't done like the schedule before, so I thought it was like just this different thing. Anyways, happy to be here.
Oh, John Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
So good morning.
You've gotten that probably 1,000 times.
Buongiorno.
No, not waffles this morning. AJ's making cinnamon rolls.
Wednesdays.
Out of a tube.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
Wednesdays and Sundays.
He did
Cinnamon
waffle
rolls.
Wednesday. So this morning we are drinking double bogey.
Coffee.
Yeah, we started the day off with a double bogey. With going late on the live stream.
Very appropriate for
Nice.
the morning. Hopefully it'll offset the poop we just had to deal with. But we learned some things. Yeah, so I always like to see in the comments, what are you guys drinking? What kind of coffee, tea,
Hot toddies.
water?
Isopropyl alcohol. Get rid of that coronavirus.
Please
Oh my god.
don't.
AJ. No.
I just took my multivitamins, so, I'm jacked.
And then
Does that work for you?
congrats on your personal best. Be careful at the course.
Just finished 20 holes.
Tracy, road trip.
Sick.
Thank you. That supports us. You support Birdie Fuel. You support us.
And
John Bon Jovi. Oh, that's worse. Yeah, Buongiorno's at least cool because it's like they're just giving you a greeting, but I would imagine you think it's your name every time. Just don't go to Italy.
Yeah.
but there it's buongiorno, isn't it? Like buon, like what? Buongiorno.
So,
Spanish.
since we switched this to Friday, the main reason we switched it to Friday is because the entire DD crew has a Tuesday meeting right when we were doing our morning coffee, so none of them could come. So Bobby should be in the chat eventually. I haven't seen him pop up yet.
So basically, the DD crew cried about it.
Like 3 of them.
All of them were like, "What are you guys doing? We can't be at your coffee. I'm Bobby Brown. I'm really sad."
He didn't cry about it.
I want to just be there. I made a tear. Did it. I know you guys can't see it. I did it. Look. Hey, look.
There's Bobby. Bobby, they're on the way.
Where my cinnamon roll?
We had to entice you that they'd be here later so that you'd stick around.
Where is my cinnamon rolls? What are you, Drew Gibson? Jeez, Bobby,
Oh,
come on.
boy.
Oh, dang.
Mr. Fly Mart, do you have plans for virtual GBO? So actually, that's on my list of things to tell you guys about. If you haven't heard yet, Dynamic Dis is doing a virtual GBO. I had up a bunch of tabs that Eric made me close.
Your computer is being very, very dumb.
It was just zoomed in because I screenshot stuff all the time.
You can go to your history and pull up.
I don't want you seeing my history.
Yeah, that's fair.
You see all the flowers I've been shopping for.
Big whoop. History.
Look.
Oh, look, all the tabs.
Yeah, but what if we're not live anymore?
Oh my god. Live stream. Nope. Yes, we are. Oh god.
I'm not gonna mess with that. Bobby, can you link them to the virtual GBO, please?
You like this? Should I just overemphasize this for you, Bobby?
Did I tune in just in time for Eric to make fun of me? Yeah, you did. He wasn't this whole time.
But then again, I mean, I don't know.
It's pretty prominent right now. Look at that thing.
It's good.
Your widow speak because of widow tree. Lime and mint plants, Tina. Yeah, so I bought like 5 different kind of mints, one including bee balm, which is kind of like mint, but also flowers and attracts a bunch of hopefully bees. The mint's doing great. One of them's getting eaten, but not too bad. And then we have this really cool jalapeno plant, and there's a jalapeno like
bigger.
That big? and it has like 6 other ones already. So we're super excited. AJ's been making guacamole like once a week.
Making some tonight. Guac, 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 guac.
Also, AJ mentioned that you can grow avocado trees from an avocado pit. So we're going to try. Hi, Emac.
It takes a long time, but it works.
Good morning. Coffee cheers.
Thanks for the shout out about my haircut and lime and mint plants. Yes, we do have a lime plant out front. It's a key lime.
That's what I was just talking about.
And then, yeah, it's really
And
cool.
we bought a lemon tree as well.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee Mac. Look at that. We just got these in the mail. Should we do what's in the mail?
Sure.
Is it too early for what's in the mail?
Ethan Disc Golf. I will be live tonight on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Central Stand-Up Time.
Yep.
Good timing.
You get one too for Team Warden. What's up? Someone asked about it. How do I feel? High five. That's how I feel.
You guys are in for a treat later. If you stick around for the premiere of our video, it's going to start at 9:30. Hopefully that works. And we'll watch it with you and be in the chat, but it should be pretty entertaining.
What, tonight on Twitch?
No, like right after this, 9:30
What about
a.m.
you get on Twitch? Tina was on Twitch, on the Twitch chat last.
Yeah, I like to hang out in the chat and just send fish emojis every once in a while.
It was really fun. People, they kept the chat lively.
Yeah, it did. It was good.
really, really good.
Are you okay?
It's a Twitch.
What's in the mail?
What's in the mail? So you're gonna have to explain some of these. Eric has gotten like a disc in the mail every day this week.
So I got this one. I think from last name was
Quiet, please.
Cinnamon rolls. Oh wait, that's my wake up. Frick, we have to wait 1 more minute for cinnamon rolls. Boo.
I think this was Austin Spriggs. Black on white, nailed it.
Good job.
With black on white, nice dome, super sweet. This one is from last name was McKee, Mike McKee. I'm not sure if it's one of the pop top ones. It is one of the pop top ones, so this is going to be a nice stable baby. But I really liked that blue on white, heavyweight, milky. I know, I'm trying really hard to not mess up the stamp.
Fun fact about Eric Oakley. Here, hand me the blue one. Every time. It's not on purpose. He just does it. He'll say white on blue. He'll do the opposite every single time. So if it's like a green disc, he'll say green on white or whatever. It drives me crazy, but it's kind of funny.
This is probably one of the coolest ones. Joe Padilla sent me this. This is, if you can tell, it has a blue tint Proto Raider, and there's even some red swirlies in there. I am stoked about this one. It's got a nice shape to it. This is what I've been leaning on for a lot of my forehand Raider throws because they're a little bit flatter, and I can really push them out there. So big shout out to Joe. That's my mail call.
I don't see Joe yet. Joe's usually, oh, there he is. He's got the fish emoji. Hey, Joe.
Hey-o.
Also from Joe Padilla, this was a cool surprise. If y'all know me, I love the Opto X Fury. I throw them like crazy now. They're in my bag. I almost got an ace with one once, but didn't.
Hey, Joe.
So this is from Joe. He just randomly sent me this in the mail.
Hey,
so thank you, Joe.
That's a great question, Tina.
What is it?
What software do you edit with?
Premiere Pro.
There it is.
I've slowly moved up the ladder. I used to just use Windows, whatever that
Editor, yeah.
I can't even remember. And then Premiere Elements. Bobby got me into that. And then since I honed my skills and slowly got better and wanted to do different things, then I started using Premiere Pro. It's a little on the complex side, and some things take a lot longer, but the flexibility is much larger. So.
I see in there, I saw a cool one about the avocado trees. A Loaster. Enjoy the guacamole. We will be doing the same, thanks to courtesy of AJ. I saw that your other comment said it takes avocado trees sometimes up to 10 years to fully, but that's fine. If we have this
we're
house,
gonna buy an avocado tree.
Yeah.
That we'll get fruit out of.
Well, we're still gonna plant some other ones.
Whatever, but we're gonna try making our own too. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
AJ is working on the cinnamon rolls.
Synonym rolls.
Get a cup of coffee.
Like
Zambo.
Mm-hmm.
Feed the handsome homeless guy with a beanie and dirty upper lip. Yeah. Yep.
That's accurate.
That's our roommate now. Speaking of donuts.
Handsome and dirty?
Handsome, homeless, and dirty.
Yes.
Good job, AJ.
I'm sleeping in a bed.
My friend Garrett sent me a donut emoji yesterday, and I realized it's been so long since I had a donut.
Yeah, we've considered Krispy Kreme a couple times, but the one time we were thinking about going by the Krispy Kreme in town, it was the day they were doing the
BOGO.
buy a dozen, get a dozen of like assorted or glazed, and then you get another dozen of glazed for free.
Right.
And the line, because you couldn't go inside, was like wrapped around the building and then into the road, almost backed up to the stoplight. It was bonkers. People are crazy. People want Krispy Kreme.
Ethan, this is my stream. I do all the media stuff, so I'm constantly working. It just doesn't always come out in my on my own channels. A lot of it goes to DD. A lot of it goes to this this YouTube page. So I'm not doing a whole lot on my own, but I do post on Instagram story like all day, every day. Now it's usually gardening stuff and the cat, because who doesn't want to see that?
McCarroll, I have seen a couple courses that do accommodate some handicap accessibility, but they are few and far between. So they are definitely out there, and I think we should definitely be looking to do more with that. Patrick McReynolds, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, brother. What else do we got?
What's in the mail still?
What's in the mail still?
We got a lot of stuff in the mail this week. This, write in the comments if you recognize this. Do you know what this is? Have you seen this logo before? If so, write it in the comments and then I'll tell you. But cool. We got this whole box of coffee from Birdie Fuel because we ran out at our Fly Mart. Ooh, Turbo Putt. I haven't had that one before. Sky Roller. Anyways, yeah, we have a giant box of coffee.
Oh, what up, Stevie B? Everybody asked where I got my form from. Steve Brinster is who I saw in a video back in the early 2000s USDGC coverage. Steve Brinster, and now I've actually had the luxury to play with, and I consider him a friend.
Yeah.
Him and his wife and kiddos are fantastic human beings. So shout out to Stevie B, even though he's not going to see this, but whatever.
Cool. And then the last, not the last thing that we got in the mail.
Called it, by the way.
Hold on. Yeah. Almost the last thing. Probably the last thing we'll show you, because otherwise it's like tape for packaging and some whale sacks from my dad.
Boring.
These are 2 avocados.
They're avocados.
I was going to say
not to be mistaken for non-avocado avocados.
I was going to say California. I'm not going to hold them like that. California grown avocados. That's what I was going to say. These were mailed to me by Paige Pierce. A lot of you probably know that she's in California at a fruit farm that also has a disc golf course. So I think their video drops tomorrow. I think they did a little tournament.
Are you getting any discs for the virtual Fly Mart?
Hey, I think they're doing a tournament, or did a tournament with Steve Rico, Philo, Nate, and Paige. I think they did like a 4-person tournament. I think, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what happened or not. Look up Avocado Open on Facebook, and Paige's or Nate's post should come up.
I don't know if it's happened 100% yet, but it looks really cool.
I can't tell. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
But they are doing a lot of promotion, and it looks super cool.
But that's where these came from, and that's pretty cool.
So thank you, Paige Pierce, for those.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out. Let's do the Birdie.
All right, so Birdie disc golf game. Steve Dodge is making a board game. I think it's kind of close to done, but obviously with everything, with the virus and everything, it slowed down quite a bit. So he sent us these in the mail. We didn't even ask for
No, was
Super
just
cool.
A
I have a
straight,
trespass. Eric has an EMAC Truth.
You know, shout out Eric McCabe.
Yeah, and they're both like shiny, shimmery. So
Shining, shimmering,
the reason.
splendid.
So we're actually involved with Birdie Disc Golf. He reached out to me. They have these little cards with like bonuses. And so a whale sack is one of the bonuses, and you get like +1 to your grip if you pull this card, and it has like the whale sack's logo on it. So super cool. And then he ordered some Birdie game whale sacks too. So shout out to Steve Dodge. If you haven't heard of that game, check it out. It's more like a Kickstarter, so it'll be a little while before we get it.
In the world, dude.
Okay. Bravocado.
Danny Lindahl, we have not, but we will. So chill out, bro. Cool your jets, man. Synonym rolls.
We did it.
Will you be selling any wardens for virtual GBO? Danny, we have not tried the tic-tac-toe yet. We gotta find. We're gonna film the tic-tac-toe. Danny and Anthony did a tic-tac-toe challenge, which looks super fun. We bought the paint, but we need to find a spot that's like kind of downhill so you can see better. And I'll do catch cam, but I think it'd be good if you can kind of get like more of an aerial view like you guys did. And if y'all don't know, Florida is like flat as a pancake. So
No spot next to the bridge.
But we want
Throw it
to.
over the water. That's a good idea.
I
think
Disc Golf Valley.
We might need you on throw cam though, so we can zoom in.
But
it depends on where it is set up.
We can do it for each other.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind.
Okay, Kenny, thank you. She said the video will drop sometime next week. That's regarding Paige's avocado open thing. Sorry if I don't have the right information. I just thought that was a perfect way to like plug them too. Bourbon pecan coffee. Yeah, so Disc Golf Valley. Let's talk about the virtual GBO for a second. I think this is super cool. It's kind of like a way to all celebrate disc golf for a week without actually being able to go out and compete. So Dee Dee has put together a list of events. Bobby, did you drop that in the comments yet? Can you like send them a link with the schedule? Please, pretty please. So there's a virtual Fly Mart, similar to what we did the other day, but it's like multiple vendors. So Erica Stinch comes first. She's got these cool exclusive hybrid swords. We'll have Tyler Searle on there, Steve-O from DD Carrollton, Matt from Northwest Arkansas. Is he on there?
1L.
But just check out the schedule. There's a Fly Mart schedule, and we'll all have little like 30-minute blocks, and we can show you guys what we have. And if you feel like grabbing some more stuff, then you're welcome to do that. I think we're trying to do a mini tournament on Disc Golf Valley. There's a virtual beer fest, which is cool. We've really had a great time with our happy hours. So I also got way too drunk by myself one day on a happy hour with my high school friends. So be careful. That was rough.
Happy hour responsibly.
Ethan, Tina needs to be in a challenge one day. Ethan, I agree with you. I haven't thrown a lot of discs since I got back. I've just been hitting up the media, which is why we're doing stuff like this. And I've put out a video every week and done some stuff for Dynamic. You guys have probably seen those funny commercials and like the 2-meter rule thing. So I've been really hitting the media hard and putting and then my garden. So yeah, and somebody needs to film. That's kind of part of it. And if we want to make it better, then having 2 cameras is always really good.
So McCare Willie 87. I do not know any of the name of those courses. I have just seen photos. So worth a little search. Tristan Tanner, what up, dude? Thanks for joining the chat.
He's another dude. If you're not following Tristan Tanner, he's putting out a ton of disc golf content. So if you just need videos to watch that are people throwing, he throws really far. He throws really good. He's very interesting and funny. We love Tristan. He's our Planet Fitness parking lot homie.
Huge fan. of Tristan. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
AJ, Waffle Warden or OptoX Warden?
It's Lucidex, not OptoX. He says both. And he does bag both because he uses, now correct me if I'm wrong, Age. He uses the Lucid X for, kind of straight to late stable shots, and he uses the hybrid for just pure straight, if not even a little baby turn.
Exactly.
Nailed it. Boom. Goes the dynamite.
Bye, Ambo S.
Hybrid holds an Anheuser longer than a Lucid X holds an Anheuser.
Talking head.
We are drinking Double Bogey.
Yeah, this is Double Bogey this morning in honor of messing up our start of our live.
Yelte. Favorite drinks outside of coffee? Red Bull all day. I love Red Bull.
Guilty pleasure, and we've been bad about this in the Offseason 2.0. We don't usually drink soda unless we go to a movie, but we did buy some Coca-Cola the other day.
Tina loves Coca-Cola.
I do, but I try not to drink it very often. Other than that, like alcoholic-wise, I had a really good gin and tonic the other day with mint from my garden.
Language.
Chill,
I
bro.
genuinely, Red Bull is my jam. But also, when it comes to coffee creamers, I have Keto Coffee Creamer. It's called Keto Bomb. It's been very, very good.
Kenny wants to know, speaking of Erica, when will the next Tournament of Friendship be since Santa Cruz is canceled?
Once we have an idea of when the season does get back and going, we will easily plan that and keep you guys up to date on the Tournament of Friendship.
And honestly, it's probably going to be weird for a while. The places that we went for the Tournament of Friendship, P.S. if you haven't seen it yet, you should look that up on our YouTube channel. It's pretty entertaining, I think. We went and did like a bunch of different events. We went to Fun Zone with like arcade games. We played mini golf. I guess the other things weren't so public, but I think places like a Fun Zone probably aren't going to be open for a while.
Yeah.
There's just so many touching of things, and I don't know. So we'll just have to play it by ear. Honestly, though, as soon as we possibly can, we will. I'm so excited to do another one.
Jason Brown, AJ ended up with us because we weren't sure when the season was going to kick back once everything kind of started going down, and it was a shorter drive to Pensacola from Texas than it was all the way out to San Diego. So we weren't sure because we were thinking that, all right, maybe we'll still have some of the events that we have set up. GBO still was potentially an option, Jonesboro, all that stuff. So coming here made more sense for him. And we looked at it as a great opportunity to also do media stuff. So having three of us in one location was also super good because that, collaborating on videos adds to the value. So that's kind of how AJ ended up here. We had extra space in our house so he could be comfortable. And obviously he misses his family, I can imagine, which we all do, but ended up being, still super fun to be hanging out.
I think it's worked out pretty well.
My mom's in the chat. Happy birthday again,
Hi,
Mom.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy 2 days later birthday.
Yeah, a little late, but all right.
Yeah, I made cinnamon rolls with the orange icing.
Rising and disc golf. Have you tried the Hybrid X Trespass? Okay, so didn't know that was a thing, but they look amazing.
They're new.
And yeah, Hybrid X. So, hey, Derek Fretwell, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, I will holler at you, Derek, right when we're
Derek,
done here.
you're the man. Here's
Appreciate
the Derek.
you. Shout out to Pensacola, homie.
Thanks, Derek.
But yeah, back to the Hybrid X Trespass. Maybe you might expect to see some Hybrid X felons, not anytime soon, but in the future. Let me know if you think that would be sick. Which Birdie Fuel?
Birdie Fuel.
Road trip, right?
Our first version, Live Your Dream, was a really good medium roast. They changed to single origin only, and so I think we lost our.
What?
Nothing.
You're talking a lot.
So this is ours. It's called a light dark roast. So I'm gonna call that a medium roast. Spout found a bird and she's doing that little cackle thing that she does.
It's so cute.
It's funny. So yeah, I would say road trip. I also like drop zone. I think that's a medium too. I'm a medium kind of girl myself. So
Chaser 980K. If Portland Open stays open, we will be there. We will fly out. So that is a thing. All right. What else we got? Chat.
Beer time.
regular brew or cappuccino?
I would take a cappuccino if I could, but we don't have the technology to do it.
Eric likes sugary coffee.
Yes. Love some sugar creamer with a dash of coffee. If I could, from being real. But it's all good. The keto creamer is very, very good and gives it a nice flavor. I can't do black, but I'm talking like you guys heard my favorite drink is Red Bull. It's like
You like sugar.
It's beyond the amount of sugar you need for a week, and you get it in one serving in a day.
I'm more of a regular coffee kind of person because I'm gonna have it every day, and I don't want that much sugar in my morning. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm having issues. I want to talk for like 5 minutes straight because I'm so used to streaming online where all I do is talk. So
what's up with your decorations? They're great.
We got
we
this
actually
no, go ahead. Like we got this at a
thrift store up the road.
Look at those buoys.
Called Rusty Relic, and
What
I go
up,
there
buoy?
all the time.
What's up, buoy? These are just sharks that we found.
Just keep the camera like that for forever.
Yeah, our whole house is like nautical themed.
Flip your camera around.
And we did a little tour of our house so you can see. It's also on our YouTube channel. So you can kind of see our house and everything's whale themed and blue and teal and
we have
cute.
It's very ocean themed. We have the living room's got some octopi. And then
octopods.
AJ's room has a really cool. Has anyone heard of the band Wintergarten? You guys maybe have seen the Marble Machine music video.
Super cool.
Cool, but they're an amazing band out of Sweden, and Tina followed them and found a really, really cool whale picture that the one of the female people in the band made, and it's so cool. And she saw it, ordered it, and then realized that she was in the band Wintergarten.
Yeah, I thought she just made this cool picture and like knew who Wintergarten was.
But no, she's
in the band.
she's awesome.
Her name's Evelina. I can't remember her last name, but she's rad.
But so cool. So AJ's room has a little bit more whale theme.
It's on the ground though. I haven't hung it up yet.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Drew. Yes, I knew this was going to be a thing, but these two together, short term, is mind-boggling. So imagine doing it for like a month and a week. And Eric on his own is already very loud and yells a lot. And so
sound effects.
These two. And actually, that's a good precursor to the video that we're about to premiere.
Oh my gosh, the video is so good.
The video, okay. If we annoy you at all, you probably shouldn't watch the video. That's what I put in there. It's basically just us going crazy because we've been inside for so long. But in my opinion, it's extremely entertaining. I laughed the whole time when I was putting it together. But yeah, you'll get like a little more of what it's actually been like being in quarantine together.
Caleb Starr,
Hybrid.
Throw a Lucid X Felon. It is the equivalent. It is equivalently as good as the Firebird, if not better. So you can do a lot more with it. It's very overstable. Grab one of the Moonshine Lucid X ones we have on whalesacks.com, and or go grab either one of the 2019s or the 2020s. that are still left on the Dynamic Disc website. You will not be disappointed, Caleb Starr. I guarantee it.
What is he saying?
He was throwing a Firebird, and he wants me to convince him to throw a Felon. The disc is so good. The disc is the Felon, and especially the Lucid X Felon, has been one of the biggest discs that has saved me strokes because of the reliability of it and kind of not having to think. I can just rip on it, trust that it's going to hold straight for a short period, and then finish very hard to the left. So when the shot calls for it, it's always the right disc.
Always.
Show me the wing.
Joe pointed out the cat behind you, AJ.
Right, yeah.
It does look like a cat.
When we first got it, Eric and I thought it was Spout all the time. And then when AJ got here, he said the same thing. I keep thinking that's Spout. So, yeah. Virtual GBO, what's in the mail? Okay.
Is this where we place our coffee order?
Oh.
Hey, John Shiraki. Thanks for the super chat. You are awesome, and you be dynamic.
Cool. Do you have a question or anything, John? We'd be happy to answer it.
Mm-hmm. Order your coffee at birdiefuel.com.
Should we cheers, John?
Birdiefuelcoffee.com.
I feel like we should cheers all of our super chats.
Mm-hmm. Hooray. All right.
Thank you.
I'm Ron.
We were donated a lot of beer money last week, and let me tell you, we used it for beer. Sure did.
You haven't? Okay, that's a great question from Brandon Mao. I butchered that. Mao. Flip City. I had the luxury to be able to play Flip City. I played Michigan State the first year I was ever on tour when I was still driving around the Discmania RV. I played
Maui.
I played the Beast, Leviathan, and Flip City for that year, and Flip City was really cool. I would love to go back. That I'm significantly better, but I feel like it's a course that is super fun. Get rid of get some better baskets in there, and it would be top notch. So super cool. Flip City's awesome. It definitely has one of the biggest hype ratings I've ever seen on a course review, but I don't think it's inaccurate. I think it definitely holds to it. So it's awesome.
I saw one I wanted to.
Good takeout food. Yeah, we ordered a boatload of Wingstop. Yep, the other day and went horde.
Ace Run came to the Fly Mart.
No.
So yeah, if you didn't know, we had a Fly Mart last week. It was chaos because my website crashed. I did everything I should have to make sure it worked, and it crashed anyways. So Eric and I ended up packing orders for probably close to 16 hours or something when it was all said and done, which is amazing because we weren't able to do GBO, and we had these discs that Eric ordered 5 months ago. So they were going to come no matter what. And so that was pretty cool. We still have a bunch left if you guys are interested in the Moonshine Lucid X Felon. But we are doing another Fly Mart.
As part of the virtual GBO. Saturday.
We are the 5:30 Central Time slot. And we get a half hour. Obviously, we can keep selling after that. We're the last people anyways. So
it'll be cool.
Center stage.
It's
like Coachella.
So thanks for coming to the Fly Mart, anybody that did. We had a fun time. It was actually fun, chaotic, but fun. And then it started raining, of course.
Why wouldn't it?
So we had to rush inside.
Part of the chaos.
Yeah.
But then we went to Whataburger.
We did.
Celebrated.
Yeah. That was worth it.
Sorry, what a burger.
Actually, somebody asked about if we've had any cool takeout.
Water.
I know he already answered that.
Oh, really?
So favorite restaurant, Scott Gopri. Quickly, the Vietnamese banh mi boba tea spot is definitely my favorite.
We also live really close to Elbow Room. We've gone there a couple times. The food's okay.
The pizza's pretty good. Pizza's super good. So why do you throw a warden as opposed to the judge? The warden.
Because
It's better. If you don't like a bead, and I think the bead on the judge is super prominent. So if that's something you're not looking for, you have like it's not even like, oh, I don't really feel the bead like you do on like a marshal or a deputy. When you pick up a judge, you are like, oh my God, there is a bead. And if you're not into that kind of thing,
bead.
None of us have really thrown the judge.
No, we're not. We're not. We don't judge people because we're good human beings. Got him. I'm
Flip
getting
has
some.
new baskets. Sorry.
I'm getting Flip has new baskets. Awesome to hear. I have classic hybrid wardens on the way, probably sometime this week. It's going to be sweet. So James, miss you guys. Man, Wingstop does sound good. I have a special disc I'm releasing that night as well. Sick, Eric. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
What's your time slot, Eric?
Yeah, what's your slot, brah?
What's your slot?
Deputy.
Yeah, tell us about your slot.
You would, Bobby.
I'm team deputy, marshal, and warden though, so.
Yeah, Tina.
I don't putt with them all, but you know, I love them all.
Are you going to collaborate with Rick, Rob, and Little Man? Yes, Scott Capri. I have played a lot of rounds with Rob. It kind of sucks that this whole quarantine thing is happening. So we've been staying away from quarantine. So we've been staying away from the courses and whatnot. But once things start to cool down, if we're still here in Pensacola, I would imagine we will be hitting up Foley and playing some rounds with them. It's been those have been some of my favorite things to do as off-season training because we can go out there, treat it like it's kind of a semi-serious round, get some extra shots, and discuss how we're throwing and make it work. So Rob is a awesome dude.
Does it suck though? Does this suck, or is it just happening?
It's just different. I think suck is the wrong word. It's just different.
Because that's the thing is, if we give this whole quarantine thing, if we tell ourselves and especially other people that it sucks, then we're just kind of like reinforcing that in our brain that, oh man, we're in timeout. Oh man, we're grounded for 3 months. Oh man, all this stuff. But if we happening and that it's a part of life for everybody, then we can continue to thrive. And adapt better rather than just be like, I can't go play disc golf. I don't know why maybe that's what the coronavirus does. It kind of like blocks your sinuses so you can have like a nasally voice like that. Is that fair to say? I mean,
we've played in Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia disc golf is like a huge part of why
played in Virginia. Yeah.
I moved to Portland, Oregon. I know that doesn't sound related, but I went there in May and it just snowed in Wisconsin, and I went to Virginia and it was 80 degrees, and I got out and I played Bryant Park, and it was amazing. And then I moved to Portland and decided to travel forever. So Richmond, Virginia disc golf is like a huge part of why I do what I do. Yeah. Have we played at other places in Virginia?
I have, but real quick, does Portland it's just that terrible that you move there and instantly you're like, I need to travel forever?
No, I just Portland.
Yeah,
World,
what the heck, Tina?
World came to Portland.
You got some explaining.
And all the professional disc golfers were out traveling, and then I got the bug.
She's been a disc golf chick. Ever
kind of like the mummy.
Don't call me that.
I played in Virginia. I've played Spotsylvania area. What do you really want to answer that question?
No. I was letting you go. I was just moving my mouse around.
It's gonna be 10 minutes. I've got 5 I've got like at least 3 stories to tell.
Is there a mute button for agent?
Played Blockhouse. It's pretty sick. Dark Side, Sunny Side.
Very good.
It's amazing. They've got the Tiki course as well. It's insane. If you play the Tiki course at night, it's life changing.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get to Zach's home state, Zach Melton's home state of Virginia, and get out there and play because he talks about it a lot. I have heard a lot of good things about those courses. So we've only been to Richmond. We kind of just popped through on our way down to USDGC. Like Tina mentioned, Bryant is super fun. It's like I think it's one of the best
beautiful.
park courses around, and it's old. And like the baskets are terrible, but it's just like if you're going there for a casual
so
round,
fun.
it's
It's
really,
so
really
pretty.
fun.
You're thinking of James Conrad.
Rising
James Conrad
Am.
is from Virginia.
No, so is Zach.
The Fly Mart is Saturday, May 2nd.
Mhm.
So not this Saturday, but the one after.
3 to 3:30. Nice slot.
That was a good slot. James Ireland, I will be looking to design a course in the Pensacola area, but it is definitely difficult to work with the city because from what I've heard, they aren't too on board with disc golf as of yet. So definitely trying to make that happen. Have you played any tournaments in Wisconsin?
100%, Dan. Fun fact: I am from Wisconsin.
Silver Cup.
Rolling
Wait,
Ridge.
you're from Wisconsin?
Yes.
You just said Virginia and Portland and traveling forever.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So I'm from River Falls, Wisconsin. There's a little 9-hole. My first ever course, Hoffman Park, tiny little 9-hole. So I played all over Wisconsin. I probably have 40 courses under my belt from Wisconsin, and then Minnesota too. I played my first. Oh, that was Minnesota. I played like a doubles event. Was my first ever tournament with my friend, other Eric. Other Eric. Eric with a K.
Oh, KO.
KO. Yeah, and so once I moved to Portland, like I had no tournament experience at all, but had played like so much disc golf in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And Mad City Open when I came back.
Nice. And you played Am Worlds.
Am Worlds.
Am
When
Worlds
it was in
in
Madison, yeah.
Sick.
That was
Remember?
cool.
That was a fun one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I would Silver Cup's the only one I've played. And I would say Silver Creek I did not enjoy, but I really, really, really enjoyed blacks at Rolling Ridge. Black to black, the hardest layout was nuts, but I thoroughly enjoyed it because it was one of those courses where you could legitimately play your round and shoot well over 1,000 without a 2 on your scorecard.
Yeah, that's true.
It was, and I think that is something we should be looking for, because I think over it was like 2 or 3 rounds out there. There's 2 rounds, and I had 1-2. And I know other people who.
And you won, didn't you?
No, I know people who actually played better than me had no 2s, so who finished better than I did. So it was pretty cool on that course in particular.
Yeah, I remember first time going there with Max Nichols. And yeah, we swore that Rolling Ridge was the hardest course we had ever played. That was ever. It was, but my first tournament in Wisconsin was Am Worlds in 2007.
Dang, that's a throwback.
Dretzka.
This is very important.
Thanks, T-Dog. Cat in the box. I'm going to go for my 10th cup of
Can you see this? Can you see it?
Yeah, you can. Keep going a little bit more down. That's cute.
She took over the Birdie fuel box.
All right. Let's keep getting all of these questions. Mike Kemp, that's awesome to hear about Flip City. Definitely going to look to go back. I know this year is probably going to be a little bit more chaotic than we like, but I definitely am still on board for.
You need a warm up, honey?
Honey, hey, Pumpkin, do you need a warm up? That's what we've been saying. If you want more coffee, you know how when you go to a Waffle House or a Denny's or an IHOP or something, all the old ladies who've been working there, I'm good, who've been working there for what feels like 1,000 years, they just call you sweetheart and honey.
Pensacola is probably the opposite of Portland. Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Except, yeah. Still beautiful.
Haven't played. Hey, what's up, Eagle?
Eagle!
Miss you, bud.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Eagle's already throwing some Swedish plastic. Yeah, we had to make him a really good approach disc. So
the Tic Tac.
The Eagle has
The Tic Tac. St. Louis. Haven't been there. That's actually where I was born. Fun fact. Let's go Blues. But I'm definitely we were trying to set up an event, but everything didn't work out. So we will definitely get some golf in the St. Louis area very, very soon.
Spot looks like she's about to murder someone. Mr. Drew, she has RBF.
Always.
She has an unfortunate case of RBF.
Even when she's
if
cute.
If her eyes are big, she looks really fun and playful. But oh my gosh, anytime I try to take pictures of her, she just looks so angry every time.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find some for you guys.
Dutch.
I'd say it's just RCF, resting cat face.
But not all of them look that grumpy.
Some
of them are like constantly smiling.
Danny Lindahl.
Daniel Lindahl.
Tell me about playing on Nantucket.
Oh.
I played Jefferson Barracks in St. Louis. Pretty
nice.
Sick.
Nantucket's amazing. It's that course specifically has a bunch of really old trees, and the way the fairways are cut, it's like open, nice fairway, and then death, right? So fairway, death.
Oh,
fairway, death.
Do you want to know something very fun about Nantucket?
We got married there.
We got married there. Second fun fact is that is where we created the game Ice Cream Points.
That is true.
And chat, you may be wondering, hey Eric, what is Ice Cream Points?
Hey Eric.
Ice Cream Points is when you're playing a practice or casual round, and every time somebody throws it off the fairway, especially on a course like that where discs might get lost, whomever finds it gets an ice cream point,
right?
Unless you're the person who threw that disc. So if you throw that disc, it does not count for an ice cream point. And at the end of the round, if you have the most ice cream points, the rest of the card has to buy you ice cream. It's an amazing game, and you don't lose any discs. But
the whole point is no one wants to look for anyone else's disc.
Yes.
They're like, yeah, okay, fine. So we turned it into this game where you actually like, by the end of the round, it was Zach,
Vinny,
Calvin, Eric, and I.
Yeah.
We were like, someone would throw and we would just sprint down like, oh, that's lost for sure. And we just run to go to like try to find it. It wasn't the best practice, but we didn't lose any discs.
Anytime anybody's disc went into the rough, you'd have the other people on the card sprinting, and you're thinking like, no, I don't want to pay this person ice cream. I want to keep that point for myself. It was really fun.
It was a blast.
Really fun. I remember sending one, throwing it, probably one of the worst throws I've ever had, straight left into the woods, and I saw Zach sprint from behind me, and Vinny and Tina sprinting from across the fairway into the rough, and me running back to grab my bag just to try and go and find it.
Oh my gosh.
It was very fun.
It was a riot.
AB. Hey.
Super, super cool. Eagle, I'll listen to that trance track you just sent me here in a moment. Appreciate all the hype.
All the hype.
All the hype. Yeah, I don't know if Eagle even drinks coffee.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, because he's scared.
Probably a smoothie, right, Eagle?
I said it, Eagle.
A smoothie and water?
You're scared.
I don't think he's scared. He just likes what he likes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea all the way. Oh, man, that's a southern drink for sure. I remember first time going up north, and I asked for a sweet tea, and they're like, we have regular tea. I was like, what is happening? I was like, okay, that's fine. And I took a drink of it and was blown away. But that's
sweet tea?
Yeah, because I was so used to sweet tea, having that in Texas.
It's a lot of sugar.
It was nuts.
We used to joke that it's like sugar with a dash of tea, like you take your coffee.
Absolutely.
Hey, here's a fun question about the South,
Eagle.
Since we're talking about sweet tea in the South.
Doubt it, Eagle.
Has anyone tried or does anyone like boiled peanuts?
Bob?
I like the Cajun ones. I love the Cajun ones even.
Yes.
And you can get them everywhere here. I used to have to wait until we came down to Florida for like the Pro Tour finale and stuff, but I love boiled peanuts.
Aaron Harvey, thank you so much. Do you believe in spin and throw 11 o'clock release or straight line across the chest?
Thanks, Aaron. Hold on, we got to cheers to Aaron.
Yeah, thanks.
And then you can answer him.
Aaron.
It kind of depends on where my form is at currently. If my timing is right, then I'm not really thinking about much. But if I'm having issues with, propelling the disc, maybe I'll think about spinning the disc a little bit more. So I might not be answering your question exactly. But definitely looking to try and get a straight line and pull across the chest. But you still want to have a little bit of wrist action, but you don't want to be thinking about it. If you overthink about the spin, it might cause you to round in the back or something like that. But if you're throwing some of your mid-ranges and putters, it is a little bit, you should be more inclined to think about spinning them out because they are more like actual Frisbees.
Jeez. Whoa.
They are more like actual Frisbees, so they like a little more spin than your drivers will.
Yeah, I would say just put a little bit of extra, tiny bit of cock in your wrist, and that will get a little bit of extra spin, but don't overdo it. Mm-hmm. You don't want to hit your arm. You don't want to be thinking about that too much, and you can cause some injuries in here too. But a little bit goes a long way.
But definitely get that straight arm.
Get it?
That's what you've been working on a little bit as well, getting a nice straight arm reach back.
I was wondering why you don't lock the front door at night. And it's because of those guns.
I totally lock the front door.
Don't even need to lock the doors. Come,
Tina?
Yeah, so
you just tried to take
it. Let's take this over to our new video.
Yes.
We can continue chatting the whole time. We're premiering it in
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I will put the link in here. 1 second. YouTube. My videos. Here it is. All right. I'm going to apologize ahead of time, you guys. It's really fun. It's really funny. You may need to control your volume a little bit.
It is very good. So everybody head over there. So
let's head on over there. We can keep chatting.
Yeah, can we do 2 tabs? Is that possible?
But they're going to be, they might not be able to. So then we would chat here. Hi.
There you go. Hello, world.
What's up, Ethan?
All right, so go ahead.
All right, so just navigate on that. We can leave ours up, but they're going to go over there.
Oh, we're going to leave this up?
That's a cool idea if we can do that. Yeah, I mean.
Why not?
Stashes.
But we won't be talking.
You'll say you're one of very few that would say
we won't be in this chat anymore. We will be on that chat of the other video.
James Palmer, as soon as he wants to be single again.
Yeah, I won't do it because Tina will kill me.
No, we just won't.
That's the same. I'll be dead. It's the same.
Danny, it's a little bit older. It's 2 or 3 years old. Danny asked in the other chat, how old is this picture? So we'll see you over there.
Hello over there.
It's old enough.
Turn that volume up.
Welcome.
Well, we probably shouldn't have the volume on because we're streaming our sound still.
Right.
So as soon as we turn this off.
It's 2 minutes of that sweet ass lounge music.
Ass lounge music.
Ass lounge.
Control your volume. Garrett! Hi, friend.
That's the after hours stream.
It's so good to see you. I don't get to see you, but hey, yeah, you want to take an 8-hour road trip up here? That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be super sweet.
As long as you've been quarantining. So loud. Are we too loud?
Are we though? I mean, I'm pretty sure
I think his point is that I said that they might want to control their volume because you guys are going to be loud.
In the video.
Yeah.
Not right now.
I don't know if you scroll back to the very beginning of this live stream, then yeah, I freaking got it. What? Huh? Question marks?
Premiere Inception. Have the live in one chat and one. You know what? Let's just do it. Why not? That just means we can't hear it on our end.
Yeah. Well,
no, leave it.
Well, but think about everybody else. What if they would have to then mute the? I mean, they could mute the live stream.
Probably be off though.
Right. So they could mute the live stream and just look at our faces as we watch the video.
Oh, it's starting. A clock counting down the entire time.
Right.
I hope that it's better than that.
This shirt is comfortable. And if you like Turquoise. Like I did.
9,
8, 7, 7,
5, 4,
12.
3,
Oh, wait.
6,
2,
1.
1, 0.
Panda AJ.
Oh, hey, there's that shirt again.
Classic shirt.
My shirt AJ.
That's my face all the time.
All white, just like I like it.
And dang it.
It's terrible.
And it's friggin' like, dude, like, what's up with Red Shirt Day? How we doing? And yeah, F you too in the chat because that's just flipping you off. Hi, I wear my chums over my hoodie, and
Tastes
I lick
like
my
mango.
Yeah, so if you go back, I want to do the Mystery Science Theater.
It's fine.
Yeah, GoPro footage.
So that's why my mango's concave.
Oh man.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know about TV Face, you better be following me on Instagram. I post an Instagram story of Eric with TV Face pretty much every day.
And if
So
you
mad.
don't stand up while watching TV, then what are you even doing?
Wait.
I wanna just-
crazy.
Hey everybody.
Nothing watching.
I've got like so many.
Danny wants the disc that you licked.
Right now.
I want that disc. Oh, cool. Another TV series. Sweet.
Hi. So good one,
Fun fact, not drunk at all.
Yeah, Joe already watched it because he's a patron.
Right.
Yeah, this was ridiculous. Oh, this
Oh,
was
brother.
good.
I haven't played my guitar today.
Definitely did the De Niro face. Oh yeah, this was the first take of the
No, I was just trying
Eric
to figure something
Swanson
out.
video.
Eric Swanson.
That's funny.
As fun as
Fun.
She's so cute.
I
She actually looks okay there.
will kill you in your sleep.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like
I think she looks cute.
I am looking for a weapon on the ground
precious.
to kill you. I don't mind you
You know
holding
what's
me, but I
funny?
will kill you.
There's 72 people watching this. Oh,
Mhm.
and 64. This was 72 at one point.
But I would imagine they're probably about the same people's.
Spooty!
Duty, duty, booty, spooty.
You guys are ridiculous.
You ever just eat food with only your lips?
No.
You chewing with your lips too?
I mean, that's part of eating. Oh, Red Shirt Day.
Yes, that was Mark Ribele,
Who's that?
the guy that was playing in the background of the spout dancing.
Ribbit.
Ribele.
I don't remember.
We're just yelling.
Oh, this is so
Go
good.
sing.
She picked
Dude, I'm
it.
gonna get you. What are you doing? I'm gonna get you. What's under here? I don't know what's under here. Nothing's under there. What? Oh, how is this doing that? What is it gonna do? I just need. It's just so dumb. I'm gonna mess this thing up. What are you doing under here? What are you doing? I'm going to get. What? What? You take? Is somebody under there? If you're under there, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I mean,
Just put a step us everywhere.
So if the UV light enters your body somehow, it will destroy corona. So make sure you go outside, open your mouth.
It's gonna be huge.
I feel better about myself now. Thought I was crazy.
4. You're welcome.
This is more yelling.
Oh, this is good.
Smoothie time.
This is my favorite part.
Usually I throw it over here or I throw it over there, but I never really throw it in the middle. And if I had to say, then I don't know, I'd say the underside of this disc is sexier than this one.
I did not tell Eric that I was making this.
Nope, never Brandon Sellers. Got them Wardens now. I might stay with them. I don't know. Who knows? Aw, Danny.
Shut up, Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
Get
Good
out
man.
of here.
Hey, I'm gonna get you. Why is it still moving?
Yes, yes,
Go,
yes,
stand.
yes, yes.
Any day Eric gets a disc in the mail. This is about what it looks like.
Yeah,
Look
height.
at the frizz.
Look at that. Damn.
AJ's first take of the 21 putt challenge. Do you like that I made your head like twice as big?
Yeah, this is, I call this my Marie Antoinette impersonation.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say DK mode from GoldenEye, Nintendo 64.
The Headless Horseman. Stoners Rage Hard. That's what that shirt was, I think. When you hit the band so many times that you need to clean the basket.
Burn on Anthony.
That was a lawnmower with like big, huge.
He actually has a
Off-road tires.
fuzzy, like one of those white fuzzy things around the steering wheel.
Right.
This was one of our worst days, I think. I have a lot of footage from this day.
Hey, Tina, can you go grab something?
No.
Well, never mind. Well, Mr. Drew, I have felon stamped Wardens now,
He
so
does.
appreciate it.
That buggy run on farts.
I guess we can go back to our 58 people. Holy cow, you guys are awesome.
Love it.
Should we keep hanging out? Like, Do y'all still have energy to hang out with our people?
Still got coffee.
Still got coffee. Still got time.
And it's still Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to you guys. So, Chaser.